It's Dark Brother 666 here, and today we're going to be doing my gear looks. I got some new things. First things first, I got me pad. Okay, and this pad, let's open it up. Yeah, let's open it up here. Okay, so my pad. Let's get her open. This side open. Go. Because it's wintertime, so I can't frickin' do this outside, but that's my pad. You roll it up, put it in my hammock. JJ, go fucking play, man. Ugh. Pad. See? Pad. Awesome. Not bad. It's the length of my body. Had to cut it down, but it's the length of my body. Works good. Let's get a stand-up view of it. It's not bad. It's waterproof. Waterproof on this side. And thermal on this side with the maybe an inch of fucking egg foam stuff. Okay. And then I got a couple different ways to get food. I mean, obviously I bring food, but just in case, I have my fishing pole to catch fish. And I have my fishing license, so that's legit. I also have tackle box. Got some sinkers, got some hooks in there, got some bobbers. I don't really use the bobbers, but in the middle, let's get this open here. In the middle, we have this. And this is my ridgeline. This I tied to one tree, tied to the other tree. I did some customization. You'll see some plastic D-daddies. Those cinch the tarp to it. So I ain't got to worry about that. My tarp will just sit straight on. Got some bobbers, got some sinkers, got some number 2 hooks. I got this one for Christmas from my brother, Anthony. Thank you for that, Anthony. Yes, this is amazing because I mean people want iPads, people want tablets. Fishing tackle box. Thank you. My other JJ, get the fuck out. This is why you see every YouTuber with their own room. Oh, and this is my bow and arrow. That's for hunting. Okay, I don't have my hunting license, but we're working on that. This I made just, I went downstairs in the basement, found a PVC pipe, cut it to length, length of me, I would say it's maybe 20 pound, it's for like squirrel, small game. I had a fiberglass arrow that was junk. All the things were off in it and it was just junk. So I slid that in there and taped up the end. So that way it gave it some more pullage. And I mean, it pulls like it's not the easiest. I mean, it's not the hardest thing to pull back, but it's not the easiest. Like I said, I shot it the other day. I might get a squirrel or something, but it's always good to have another way to get food besides the conventional way, which is to just bring food with you, which I do that too. But who doesn't like hunting? Okay, so that's my 2 ways to get food. Besides that, I bring food with me. What else? I showed you my sleeping pad. I have a tarp and hammock. Little about it, I found 2 straps with D-rings, so they're like D-ring straps. So they're not too bad. But this little doodad, I'm happy about. It's a little plastic case. I got like e-cigarette. The e-cigarette is junk, so I just kept the plastic case. It's got birch bark in there, like good birch bark. It's full, like it's cram packed full. If you can't see, where's the thing? Okay, if you can't see, it's like falling out of there. I have it tied shut with rubber bands. So it's full. That's part of my fire kit. What else we got? We got lighters. lighters. I know it's cheating, but when you're in a survival situation, lighters, they come in handy. But you know, that's not my only way. On my knife, I have a flint steel, so I use that. This you wouldn't think is a survival tool, but it is. You can see it's a regular, ordinary pencil sharpener, but you can make good tinder with this without sweating balls with a knife. You just look like you're sharpening a pencil, but a stick, and you put it in there and you grind it up. And same thing, same. What's this? Empty. Okay, empty. All right. What else do we got? We got some food. We don't really need to talk about the food because food's self-explanatory. What do we got? Oh, I got this just in case. This is another thing. I don't know why it's in here because I don't have no BBs or anything or pellets or anything, but I have this. It's only in here because I didn't know what to do with it, but I have this. It's like a BB gun type deal. I'm not really into guns. I think guns are for pussies, but put BB in there and maybe you'll knock the squirrel unconscious long enough to stick it with a knife. I don't know. I doubt it, but there's another thing. I wanted to show you my knife. I don't really see that. Must be in the fucking thing itself. Alright. What else? I got a new tarp from Walmart. An actual real tarp, so we're good. It's not too big. I mean, I might have to hang my hammock like this to get it underneath the tarp, but no, it's a pretty good tarp. It's a Ozark Trail, shout out to Ozark Trail. They have some good shit. It's not too bad. It could have been bigger, but for $2.88, that's a dang deal. So what else I got in there? Nothing. There's a couple things I'm missing, like obviously you need a wool blanket or a sleeping bag. I want to try to get a wool blanket. I don't have a sleeping bag. I've had a couple sleeping bags, and they always rip, and they're just really shitty. So, I'm thinking about just getting a wool blanket. Better that way. Haven't actually tested out my gear because there's probably about 6-7 foot of snow on the ground. So, I haven't really been able to try my gear out, but working on it. So, yeah, that's the only thing I really need. I need a hatchet. I still haven't gotten a hatchet yet. But I mean, like, if I had to, with my fishing pole, my tackle box, I could just go catch fish. So I mean, and the whole hatchet thingy, I guess it's okay, but you don't have to have a hatchet to survive. You can use the same thing with a knife, which my knife is here somewhere. Fucking better be there, right there. This is, you'll see the same fucking thing. The sad thing is, I spent about $13 on Amazon for this, and you go to Walmart and there's a 3-pack. 3-pack has this, has a machete, and it has a fucking hatchet in it. But the only thing this one don't have is serrated edges, which I don't think serrated edges on a knife is stupid for starters. But yeah, not bad. I mean, it's pretty sharp. I got a sharpener thing in my book bag. It's one of the ones you suction cup to the counter and you can sharpen that way. But flint steel, and this ain't the one where it's like a little bar and then like a half moon shape and the bars on one side and the rest of it. No, this is actually a whole flint steel. So that's my knife. Not bad. I mean, not the worst. I mean, I only paid like $13 on Amazon for it, and it's a lot better than that fucking 3-pack you get at Walmart. That one might be bigger or whatever, and it might have serrated edges, but this one doesn't have serrated edges, and I personally think it's better. I've had it way longer. It's got a lot of use. It's about a year or two old. Not too bad. I pimped it out so that way I could hook this to a belt loop or whatever, and then I take this and I tie it to my leg. It's like a little leg holster, so it's not just flopping around, because this will just make it flip. It'll be all like backwards and shit. Not right. But I think that's it. My book bag is outdoor. It just says outdoor products. It's not really, it's not bad. Not a bad book bag. I don't know if you can see it per se, but it's not a bad book bag. It's got compression thingies, so that way you can make it smaller. It's got the chest strap. The only thing it don't have, I wish I had, was the waist strap, but it's got chest strap. And, let's see what's in this big pocket. Because that's where my tarp and my hammock are, but I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I have my hat. Hat and, I got socks for Christmas. There's another thing. I got socks for Christmas, and I got a lot of socks for Christmas. Thank God for that. Merry Christmas to the people that, got me socks. Well, I put 2 pairs of clean socks in here, a rubber band, and a waterproof, somewhat waterproof plastic thingy, because you never know when you need socks. So those are just in there. I got my compression bag from my old sleeping bag. The sleeping bag was junk, and it got ripped and everything, so I threw that away, but I kept the bag with the compression straps. So I'm going to put maybe my sleeping bag in there or something. This, my wool blanket or whatever I get, and that clothes, whatever it be. This, now it looks huge, but really it's shrunk right down. It's 2 things. It's my hammock, the things that are compression it down. Those are my fucking hammock straps. But what's in here is my hammock and my tarp. That's a hammock and a tarp and one little fucking bundle thingy. It doesn't even take up. Like, I put it in my first big pocket, and I still have like half the whole pocket to go. And then I have the whole pocket with my second pocket, because it's got 2 pockets. Well, 3 technically, but that's where my knife goes and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my loadout. I'm missing some things, obviously, like a hatchet. I'm missing. I have a canteen. Get that. I have a canteen. I gotta find the top to it, and hopefully I can find the top to it. But this is my canteen. I put it in a fire before. I made coffee with it before. Like, I put water in it, put it right in the fire. Like, it was roaring right in the fire. Boom, didn't hurt nothing. You don't see it's black or nothing, nada. But I put coffee in that before. I've heated water up. I made soup. Before I take good thing to bring is, I know it's just gonna be like, oh, that's not really, but bouillon cubes, like little square cubes you can make soup out of. Shut up. Anyway, you can use them in Bushcraft because they're small. They pack small, and you don't have to use a whole cube. You can like dice it up or whatever. Take wild edibles and mix it up and stuff. That's my thing. I gotta find the cap to it. I don't know where the cap is to it, but that could suck. That could come back to bite me. But I have this. JJ, get out. Yep, out. Beat it. This is my fanny pack. No, it has straps. So what I do is, after my book bag is all put on, and before I put on my sleeping mat, I put this on. I'm thinking about emptying it out, and it will be like my foodish bag. I'm not really sure what to do.